friends. Today I am making beef stroganoff. No backstory, no nothing, just making some beef stroganoff because we love it and it's nice. This is what you are going to need. So this is a very easy recipe. It's yummy, it's delicious, and it's easy to make. Okay, so we're gonna need some oil. I didn't measure the oil to fry the onions and stuff in. 700 grams of beef stroganoff strips, a packet of mushrooms, a green pepper, an onion, big onion this time that I cut up, a cup of, what is this again? Cream, a guesstimated very big teaspoon of garlic, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, a snazzy little beef stocky with a tubby to use it in, and I got my spices here. I'm only going to use Worcester sauce, my braai spice, steak and chop spice, and my Italian herbs. That's all I'm going to use today. And then we are going to need some wine, as usual. Do I ever make something without alcohol? I mean meat-wise? No, I don't. Let's begin. We are going to start with putting the Snappy Chef on. Okay, I don't normally measure out well, but I do want enough to fry everything. So this step you guys kind of know by now. Onions, green peppers, and mushrooms. We're gonna fry them until the onions are nice and brown, the mushrooms are nice and squishy. Okay, they are ready. I'm going to scoop it out, try and scoop out everything except the oil. Not too worried about the onions. And then, okay, I'm gonna put the meat in. I'm just gonna brown the meat. The meat is nice and brown. It's making a nice little sauce with the oil that was left. So I am going to add back the mushroom mix. Okay, and then I'm gonna add my garlic. Stir that in. Off camera, I just boiled my kettle and dissolved beef stock in 500 milliliters of boiled water. So I'm going to add that to the pot. Now I'm going to let this simmer for a little bit. If this is not enough water in your pot, if it looks like it's not enough water, add a little bit more. I think I'm going to add some more. That was probably about another cupful. Depends how much sauce you want and how thick you want your sauce. And then of course we need that much. Okay, according to the recipe it's about 200 to 250 mils of red wine, and it is optional but highly recommended. For some more. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on, shimmer this for say about half an hour, just to make that meat nice and soft.
A few moments later.
Okay, so let me take this lid off. Yum, 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 yum. It has been simmering about 25 minutes. So now I'm going to add the salt and spices. So I'm going to add a little bit of my favorite Worcester sauce, braai salt. This is just a very thick salt, I think. I don't know, I really like it. Italian herbs, I really need to buy more herbs. And then steaks and chop spice. So this is salt and spices are all up to your taste. Some people like a lot of salt, but some people don't. So it's all up to you. Okay, so the best way to know if your meat is soft is to taste it. I'm gonna find a little piece. There we go. Ouch! And taste it. It can still simmer a little, but it's good. Okay, so now I'm going to simmer it for about another 15 minutes. I want my meat to be nice and soft before we continue.
A few moments later.
It has simmered for another 15 minutes about. My meat is nice and soft now, but a lot of the water has gone away. So I am going to add some more boiling water. Okay, I just put like 2 cups of water in. I personally prefer my food nice and juicy, so I always add lots of water. But if you don't like it too juicy, you don't have to add more. I'm going to make macaroni with this. So I'm going to put my macaroni on, and then I will show you the last step that you do right before you dish up. You can make noodles or rice or dumplings, whatever you prefer. You can add some veggies if you want, carrots or something in it if you want. So it's all up to you. But I'm making macaroni and I'm gonna go boil it now. Okay, so we're almost ready to dish up. So now comes the big difference between a stew and a stroganoff. So we're gonna take the cream and the vinegar, we're gonna add them together. So the vinegar is going to make the cream sour. So I'm technically gonna have sour milk. So now we've got sour cream, technically. Okay, we're gonna add that to the mixture. So the cream is in. So this is also optional. If you like your sauce nice and watery, then that's up to you. I like to thicken the sauce a little bit, so it also depends on how much you want to thicken your sauce. I'm going to use some corn flour in a little bit of water and then stir that in to thicken the sauce a little bit. You can't see, I'm doing this off camera so you can't see. 3 heaped teaspoons of corn flour. Add some cold water, very little cold water. Stir that in. So the thickening of the sauce you do right before you dish up. Okay, and add it in. Okay, so now when it starts boiling, the sauce should thicken a little bit. If it's not thick enough, I'll just add another heaped teaspoon corn flour. Oh, this seems good. If you make it too thick, then you add some water. If it's not thick enough, then you just add a little bit more of corn flour. Never add your corn flour in directly. You can also use Bisto, but for this specific dish, the stroganoff, I would prefer to use corn flour, but it's also up to you whether you want to use Bisto or corn flour. Okay, so it's time to dish up. So unfortunately, you are going to see my face again. Readiness. So I got a glass bowl again. So I made macaroni, meat, and some sauce. I hope I actually make you guys jealous. I cook good food and it tastes so good. And then I eat it in front of you. Tell me in the comments if you are jealous when you're watching this. Oh my goodness. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, yummy, yummy. Okay, last bite for now. As always, like, subscribe, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your friends and family. Let's make this channel grow full of more yummy food. I have a very big list of stuff I still want to make. One video at a time. Until next time,